Hey, welcome back today to another tool review. Actually, it's going to be two different tools by the Derrick's company. The first is this right here, the Drill Doctor. I don't know if you're like me, I've been looking at these for a long time. I've heard about them. I know people that own them, and I've heard good things overall, but I've just never tested one out or had one for myself. I think this would be something to make a really great gift, or if you just happen to have some drills accumulating and you want to go ahead and sharpen them, then I think you're going to want to check this out. The other thing by the Derrick's company, and this is their other division right here, they have different knife sharpeners. So this one right here is just kind of a quick and easy, simple carrying knife sharpener right here. This is going to sharpen your pocket knives, four different styles, like a hunting knife, fillet knife, like an EDC knife. And I'm going to take this out of the package. So this is going to be later in the video. I'll put a time down below where the video review for this starts. Right now I'm going to point my camera down to the workbench, and I'm going to just tell you some brief comments I have on this and then show you all the different parts and how it works. So right here are the three different items that are included. This is the Drill Doctor right here. This is a chuck right here for holding the drill bit to get it aligned. And then this little wrench right here is for changing out, let me get a light in here. Right inside there is a diamond wheel. So if you ever need to change the diamond wheel, you take this plastic tab off right here. Let's see, I just read the instructions briefly, so I haven't done this yet. But you can use the wrench right here with a number 3 Phillips screwdriver to change this out. I think you can sharpen like 120 drill bits, something like that, with this diamond wheel. Or if you see that it's starting to wear, you can flip it around to get a little more life out of it. And then if you find that you're sharpening bigger drill bits, like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, you might want to change to one that's a little bit heavier grit than that, something that's a little more aggressive. And those can be ordered separate. I'll put a link down below if you want to check those out. So let's just do a quick overview of this right here. Okay, so right here, you have the alignment port. Right there is a sharpening port. And then this side right here, this is if you want to put a split port. And I'll explain that in just a little bit. One thing I have to say before I even turned the Drill Doctor on and tried it out, I watched one of their how-to videos, and I also read through the user guide right here, which I have to say, this is laid out really nice. It's very straightforward and easy to understand. It seemed to me that there were a lot of different terms I had to organize and keep track of. So like for instance, these are the terms that I just made a quick little list. Flutes, alignment tabs, alignment port, pawl arms, 118-degree point angle, sharpening port, split port, diamond wheel. So all those different things seemed a little bit overwhelming in a sense, and then trying to organize it and wondering if each time I go to use this, if I'm going to have to get the owner's manual out. So that leads me to today, which is actually 24 hours since I tried this out for the first time. So after reading all the instructions and making sure I'm doing everything properly in sequence, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a card game when people are reading the instructions, or like a board game for the first time. It just seems a little confusing, all those new terms, but then you say, well, let's just do a practice round, and then it just really clicks and makes sense, and it seems pretty easy. I'm gonna have to say that that's how the Drill Doctor works for me, and I'm wondering if that's gonna be the same way for you. Like, I feel this just has a quick learning curve, so I'd like to know your thoughts on that. So what I'm gonna do right now is just show you some of the easy steps. It's really like a 1, 2, 3. So let's take a look down here and get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and sharpen this drill bit first. If you look at your manual right here, it says to check your bit angle. 118 degree is the most common one, and that's what I believe this one is right here. If you can see that number right there, 118, what you do is you put your bit in this chuck right here, and then you align this little tab right here. You can see like a little white groove, but there's that tab. That tab will go right in there and line up with the 118. If you want to do more or less, then you can adjust it to the right or left of that number right there, 118. All right, so to get started, what you're going to do is turn the chuck so it's somewhat close to the size of the drill bit, and then you're going to insert this inside there. You're going to want it to be able to move somewhat freely, get it kind of snug. And then to either side of that white notch is that tab right there that I just showed you. Line that up with the 118, and see right here, you can, let's pull that back a little bit. If you push that open, you can see these clamp arms. I think they were also called pawl arms. They will go down around the drill bit. This item right here, that's the drill stop. So if you twist that, you can If you twist that all the way out right there, that's going to give you the most aggressive cut right there with the most removal. So what I decided to do is twist this so it's all the way back there. Then I'm going to do a quarter turn. And then when you're aligning your drill bit, these arms right here, you're going to want to have it clamp onto the narrowest part. So see right there, that's the narrowest part of the bit. So once you have that set, then twist this chuck right there to tighten it. And then pull this out and then just twist it a little bit more. And right here, this is what you use to go ahead and start sharpening. And now before we go ahead and sharpen it, I'm just going to show you a quick close-up of what the drill bit looks like. It's a little bit dull, not like the worst, but we're going to just see what we can do with this. One quick thing I want to point out, that shows 118 right there. Also, you want to make sure that you're on 118 there as well. It's kind of hard to see. There's not much of a contrast. Okay, so I just loosened this knob right here, and this will rotate back and forth. All right, so we gotta make sure this angle is set correctly. That's 135, that's 118. Just gonna tighten that down. So then all you do is you turn this on. Like I said, you have that white tab sticking up. You point that towards that right there, stick it in the hole, and then give it half turns, 180-degree turns. So we're gonna do probably 20 half turns. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, ready? I'm gonna stick that in there. 1, 2, 3. The key is to keep going until you hear that grinding noise minimize. So I think after 30, it sounds like it needs a few more. And I just want to point out, all I'm doing is I'm just twisting it. I'm not pushing it down. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, can you see that right there? Try to get as close up as I can. Hopefully that focuses. So the last thing you do is put a split point on there, and that's what I'm going to try with this right here. So that will allow you to not to have to drill a pilot hole, so that it'll start easier and go like kind of right in the hole, not drift and wander around. So you take this dust cover off right here. So I'm not sure if you can see these little metal shavings here on the blue silicone mat, but some of the, when you tip that over, some of the dust particles have fallen out from the drill bit shaving. So it's a good idea every so often to use a shop vac to vacuum that out, or also get a little brush right there to go in there and clean that out. So we're gonna turn that on. What we're gonna do is put that little white tab right there aligned with that. And all you do is just push that in until the grinding stops, just kind of lightly go in, and then take it out, rotate it 180 degrees, do the same thing, and then you're done. And your drill bit's all ready to go. So watch. Turn it 180. Ooh, and voila. So I'd say like within a matter of like a minute, you could probably have a sharp drill bit. All right, so I'm just gonna drill into this piece of aluminum with this right here. Let's see if it wanders. Piece of cake. Nice and clean, didn't wander at all. Here's a scrap piece of steel. This looks like it's off like an old shelf or something like that. So let's see how it works on this. Whoop, it wandered just a little bit. I'll try it again. I started too fast. So I think sometimes when you're drilling, just to start a little slow and then gain speed once it starts going into that point. Yeah. Just like that. 2 holes. So I do want to mention the Drill Doctor is made for certain types of drill bits. So you have your standard point, a split point, and a masonry bit. You can do those. So I've had a chance now to try out the Drill Doctor 750X. It seems pretty straightforward now that I've read through the instructions and have had some hands-on experience. And if you want to check out the Amazon link I have down below, there's a 4.4 star rating with over 1,100 reviews. So I think that's a good place to go through and see what people say about it. You might learn some tips and tricks, some techniques on how they use it. There are different adjustments. So I think it may just take a little time just dialing it in, but if you go with the standard one to start, you can really hit the ground running and get your drill bit sharp, but there might be a little bit of fine tuning to try out too. So the type of drill bits that'll sharpen: HSS, tin coats, cobalt, black oxide, carbide, and masonry bits. And as they advertise, a fast setup, professional results, and you can also create the split points. 3-year full warranty. Get sharp and get back to work. That's a good slogan. So let's take a look over here, the patented technology. The Drill Doctor's dual cam system ensures that your bits are sharpened using the same geometry as drill manufacturers, making your bits cut like new every time. Drill bits can be sharpened hundreds of times, saving you time and cost of replacing them. And another cool thing, the Drill Doctor is made in the USA, Ashland, Oregon. So let's go on to the next item, the micro sharpener. So check this thing out. It's ultra lightweight, compact, has a 20-degree diamond sharpening guides and 25-degree ceramic hone guides with different 1/4-inch drive bits. These are the most popular size torque bits right there that will fit your pocket knife. So it's very simple. You run your knife over the diamond honing guide, then you hone it over ceramic, and then if you need to make some adjustments, you can put the torque bits into the bit driver right there and then tighten it or loosen as you need. All right, so this is cool. This is just something really small and lightweight. So you can definitely see right there is the diamond. Right there is the ceramic. Here's a popular size. They just twist out like that. The torque bits right there. So the instructions for this are really easy. I checked it out at the, right there, worksharptools.com website. And there, you can take your knife right here, and then you start off by sharpening at that angle right there, then switch over to ceramic. So I haven't done this yet, so this is kind of like a first time trying that out. But that's the angle right there. Right there is the angle that I want. And then the ceramic part right there. This is just my beater knife that I keep in my shop. Let's just see after going through this and sharpening it a few times how it works. Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely, I'd say that did a nice job. And there is a little bit of wiggle in there. So it looks like I can, right there, tighten that down. All right, check this out. I just put that torque bit, that's a middle size one. So I can just put it right into there, snug it up. And that took care of my rattle. We're back in business. So my goal of this video is to help you guys out. So in case you're considering purchasing the Drill Doctor 750X or the Derek's Micro Sharpener, you can see if this tool is right for you. And hopefully I've been able to put it through the paces and the tests enough so you can see how it works and how it performs. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer. And if you enjoy this video review and you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And also, just please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.